Hi guys, I wanted to get up here and share a little bit about our Letterland words for this week because they're a little bit tricky. And normally we would be here on Monday and Miss Dale and I both would get to talk to you a little bit about them, but since we're not at school, I thought I'd jump up here and do a video to try and see if I could help you. So we're going to be looking at words that have ED on the end. Ed, and ed can make a lot of different sounds. This ending has three sounds. Sounds like ed, sounds like duh, or it could sound like t. In this one, both Eddie Elephant and Duck and Dippy Duck are saying eh and duh as usual. This is a magic ending just as powerful as silent magic E. Now in this one, when Eddie Elephant plays the disappearing game, in this ending, his sound disappears too. So this week, we're going to be working on words that might say ed or just d. So let's look. I'm going to go through a little bit and talk you through a word or two. And so we've got this word up here in green, float. Can you think of someone in Letterland who might like to float in the water? The one that I'm thinking about is Walter Walrus. Walruses have a built-in bubble that help them float. Walruses even float when they sleep with their bodies straight up and down and their noses sticking out of the water. So let's all say, Walter Walrus floats when he sleeps. Together, let's do it. Walter Walrus floats when he sleeps. Now we have to change this word, float, because we said floats. Remember, when we add something to an end of a word, that's called a suffix. So we make floats. We added the suffix s, correct? We can make another suffix. Let's look. I'm going to take our eraser. I'm going to add another suffix. And who can say a sentence about Walter Walrus with this word, floating? Walter Walrus is floating in the water. So now, let's say that Walter Walrus has stopped sleeping and floating, and he swims to the shore and crawls out on the ice and says, I floated for a long time. So let's see if we can turn this word into floating. So we would add our suffix ed, but we have to decide which one it's going to be. Is it going to be the one that just says d or the one that says ed? So we would use this one that says ed, Walter. So float is our base word, just like I have here in green, float, and the other part says ed. He already floated in the water. He floated yesterday. And so we have to think about our words to see how they sound. So try that with your words for this week. And we're going to be working with ed, which is this one, and d. So think about that as you're working on your words this week.